y'all ain't got no respect. What's up, bro? What's up? Hell no. Take the fuck this shit. Down, bro. No, nobody touched nothing over here. Hey! This is my blood cousin, bro. I got him. I'm trying to find the key because this bitch a lot.
This is one of those stories you don't ever expect to see play out on camera. A Chicago native, a man known by many, he went live on Facebook like he always did, just talking, just vibing with his people. And then, in a moment that nobody can take back, the unthinkable happened. This is the sad story of Tug Watson, a man who loved his city, who loved his son, who loved to show out, but who also knew deep down that the streets were watching him. And as much as he tried to live his life his way, that life came to an end in the most unexpected way. Today we take a closer look at his life, his words, his warnings, and the final live stream that caught his last moments. Welcome back to Twisted Truths. If you're new here, subscribe and hit that like button so you don't miss the next story. Tug Watson wasn't just some random guy from Chicago. He was known. He had a presence. When he walked into a spot, people looked. When he posted online, people paid attention. To his friends, he was loyal. To his family, he was hard-working. To the streets, he was flashy. And to the internet, he was a personality you couldn't ignore. He was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. The same city that made him also took him. Like so many others, he grew up seeing both sides of life. The fun, the money, the style, and the danger, the envy, the hate. Tug was the type of man who loved to stay fresh. His clothes, his car, his jewelry, he took pride in it. And in Chicago, that kind of shine can either bring you love or it can paint a target on your back. He once said himself, "Some people see me as a good person. Others got their own opinion. The T in my name stands for toxic." It was like he knew people were watching him, and not all of them had good intentions. Tug was always online. He loved Facebook Live. It was his stage, his place to talk his talk, to show his life, to share his thoughts. Sometimes he would just sit in his car, phone in hand, streaming to whoever tuned in, talking about business, talking about promoters, talking about the city, sometimes venting about the drama of club life, sometimes just cracking jokes. He had charisma. He had that energy people either loved or hated. But most importantly, he had consistency. He posted all the time, and when you're that consistent, people know your routines. They know where you're at. They know what you're wearing. They know how you move. And that's where the danger begins. Because being online, being flashy, being predictable, it draws attention. And attention can be deadly.
Treat them reckless just because you mad or just because you going through some shit. Girl, you'll be alright. You can't treat them just because you having a bad day, security, whatever, you feel? The owners like when we come into these houses, we coming to support y'all, because if ain't nobody coming up in that bitch and it's dry, eventually that bitch gonna be off the map. So you gotta appreciate the people who support you and fuck with you. And that's what I'm saying. Like that's just all that it is. You feel me? Like business is business. I run a good business, and anybody with me, you feel me? They come and they say something ain't right, or a said something wrong or did something wrong to them, and they deal with me, and I got to hear one of my people did something. Guess what? I got to get on their ass. You can't treat nobody like that that's spending their money. You feel me? That's coming out to support you. You feel me? Because you could go any place. We can go any place. You feel me? But black tend to do too much, bro. And I'm tired of that shit. You feel me? Like, for real. Black motherfuckers tend to do too much, bro. And want to overcharge because a motherfucker feel like a motherfucker got it, bro. Feel me? Give us a day. Let's in that bitch. Free or something. Or make this shit. You feel me? Like, where people could come in, you know what I'm saying, have themselves, enjoy a good time without spending $1 million motherfucking dollars. You feel me? Motherfucker want to come out and have fun. You feel me? Nobody want to argue. But shit, I ain't trying to come out and spend $500 every motherfucking night neither. It's always the key to that shit, you feel me? But the good thing about it is, we don't have them problems at the touch. It's good parking. It's great food. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have them type of problems at the touch. That's one thing I can't say, you feel me? Vail, the owner there, you feel me? He engaged with people, he show love, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking a direct shot because the motherfucker be sit back. My thing is this, if you're a manager, if you're a security, if you got anything to do, even the promoter step in, you feel me? My thing be, when people get positions or they get places, they get too big-headed, it's like, okay, I got it going now, like, you just here, like, I don't give a fuck what you own, you know what I'm saying? Like, you not that big in this shit, you feel me? Like, get the fuck up out of here, you feel me? So, if you got a manager, like yesterday at Mike's, the manager see me, bro. That nigga see me. I don't know his motherfucking name, and I let him know. Bro, you see me complaining, you see me saying something, you sitting that nigga, and you looking at me like, you ain't tried to address me like, hey, homie, can I help you? And this the thing, though. This is what I said, though. I said, okay, listen, I've been in this motherfucking hour now. You know what I'm saying? I've been in this motherfucking hour now. My people that came up here, they said they can't get up here. I say, listen, bro, it's 7, 8 parts on, bro. Y'all want us to park 2 blocks just to come fuck with y'all when y'all know somebody ain't come. I've been here over an hour now. You feel me? Taco Tuesday, when I approached them, it was after 11 o'clock. Taco Tuesday usually shut down about 12 o'clock, 1:30. You got 7, 8 parts open by then, bro. 9 times out of 10, ain't no motherfucker coming there, bro. You feel me? So this is what I said. I say, listen, bro, if they do come, let us park right here. You feel me? If they do come get me. We'll move the car so they can get the space. We will move our car, whatever car we need so they can get the space, just let's get the park. So now you, oh no, we can't do.
Out of everything he owned, one thing stood out the most. His chain. A big diamond chain that he wore everywhere. It was more than jewelry. To him, it was status. It was respect. It was a piece of his identity. But to others, it was a prize. Something to take. Something to snatch to prove a point. And Tugg knew that. He even told a story online weeks before it happened. He said he was at a gas station on Madison and Cicero. A young dude came up and asked, "Who made your chain?" Tugg told him. Then the kid asked, "How much?" Tugg gave him the price. The kid left. Came back with 2 more friends. Now they were standing around, sizing him up, waiting, watching, plotting. And Tugg admitted he felt it. He said he stood there like a dummy thinking, man, I just hope my haircut decent enough for the Chicago mugshot page if this goes wrong. He laughed it off, but you could hear it in his voice. He knew the danger. He knew the chain made him a target. And he even said, this ain't sugar, it's salt. I promise this will never end the way you think. It was a warning. It was a prophecy. And sadly, it came true. August 13th. Just another day in Chicago. At least that's how it started. Tugg was in his car, phone in hand, Facebook Live rolling. His people tuned in like always. He was talking, vibing, just being himself. But while he was talking to his followers, someone else was watching. Not as a fan, not as a friend, but as a predator. They saw the chain, they saw the car, they saw the opportunity. And in a matter of seconds, everything changed.
What's up? Hell no!
The man walked up, the shots rang out. Tugg was robbed. Right there in front of his phone, in front of his followers, in front of the whole world. It wasn't just a robbery. It wasn't just a killing. It was a live-streamed tragedy. And the chain,
August 13th.
the same one he warned people about, that's what they took. People still talk about that live. Some saw it in real time, others saw the replay. Either way, it shook everyone. Because this wasn't a story told after the fact. It wasn't secondhand. It wasn't rumors. It was caught on camera. His voice, his words, his last moments, they're frozen online. And that makes the pain even heavier. It was like the world was invited to witness his downfall, and that's something nobody deserves. When the news spread, Chicago felt it. Friends, family, fans, everybody had something to say. Some said he was a good man who worked hard for his son. Others said he lived too flashy, too loud. But whether you loved him or hated him, everybody agreed on one thing. His death was senseless. All that for a chain, a piece of metal, some diamonds, maybe even fake. And now a life is gone. A father is gone. A son has no dad. Chicago is no stranger to violence, but every time it happens, it hurts. And this one hurt because he saw it coming.
He was choking for breath. He was trying to struggle to breathe.
All of it unfolding right after Watson left his cousin's job at this nearby liquor store to begin his Facebook Live in his car.
I wouldn't let him walk out the store. He was a good man for this community. No matter what he done, he helped people, you know? He helped me get this job in there.
Close friends turned heartbroken witnesses say as Watson was walking to his car.
He was talking to a guy, and he was going to his car, and then the guy followed behind him. So when the guy followed behind him, pulled a gun on him. So he was trying to wrestle with the gun, and the gun went off.
Police say the 40-year-old was shot in his chest.
I rubbed his palm, and I squeezed his hand. He wouldn't squeeze back.
Relatives tell us he leaves behind a 6-year-old son and say Watson was killed just weeks shy of his own birthday.
We're going to have to figure out how to move on and be strong day to day and help each other get past this, because this didn't just hurt one person, this hurt a lot of us.
Police haven't given a motive behind the shooting. So far, no one has been arrested.
He spoke it into existence, and nobody could stop it. What makes this story even sadder are the things Tugg said about himself just weeks before it happened. He posted, "I'm real life the coolest, smoothest guy ever. No matter how mean I look to people, I'm always helping guys, even when I don't be in position to help them. Always uplifting, encouraging, and just showing love. But ain't no way I'm letting anybody cross me or play with me for helping them. I help because I want to see y'all win. I don't do it out of fear. I don't fear a soul walking this earth. But moving forward, for anyone who mistakes my kindness for weakness, I promise to show you that you are the weakest." Reading that now feels heavy, because he wasn't scared. He wasn't hiding. He was living out loud, and that made him vulnerable.
Y'all don't care. Y'all had issues with Tugg too. Can die. Y'all sat there and watched that. I watched the gun in his hand too. I've also seen videos of shit. So, whoever.
So what can we take from Tugg's story? Number 1, be careful what you show online. Posting live from your location can be deadly. People are watching. Not everyone is clapping for you. Number 2, flashing wealth attracts wolves. Even if it's fake. Even if you're just proud of yourself, someone out there sees it as an opportunity. Number 3, listen to your gut. Tugg felt the danger weeks before. He even said it. But he didn't change his habits. Sometimes ignoring that gut feeling can cost you everything. Tugg wasn't perfect, nobody is, but he was human. He had people who loved him. He had a son he worked for. He had followers who enjoyed his energy. And now, all they have left are memories, posts, and that final live stream. It's a reminder that life is fragile, that one decision, one habit, one moment can change everything. Rest in peace, Tug Watson. Our condolences go out to his family, his friends, and everyone affected by his passing. This was the story of Tug Watson, a man who lived out loud, who loved his chain, who loved his city, and who lost it all in front of the world. Stay safe out there. Be mindful of what you post, and remember, not everybody watching you wants to see you win. Thank you for watching Twisted Truths. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories. We'll see you in the next video.